Alrighty, so today we need to talk about the UI Goku banner, specifically the TEQ UI Goku banner. You guys are excited for it. I know you are. A lot of people excited for this character. Very weird timing, some of the most bizarre timing we've ever seen, but this is what the global sync is bringing. It is bringing us this character extremely early on global, but that's not what I'm here to talk about today. What I am here to talk about today is how is this banner going to be looking on global, because there is a little bit of an issue. And if the banner image does not give it away, we have two characters on here who shouldn't, I don't know if shouldn't is the right word, but who probably won't be on the banner. Now, there's more than two, by the way, but Evolution Blue Vegeta and UI Goku are currently obtainable on the Beast Gohan banner. And if we go down to the featured units list, the Go Bros are also obtainable on the Gohan banner, and then we have Evolution Blue Vegeta and Kaioken Blue Goku, who are obtainable on the Broly banner. So we have an issue here where 4 of the featured units are currently obtainable in the game, even when UI Goku drops, right? So them being on 2 banners, is it possible? Absolutely. But I think that there's a chance that they change up the banner. So I kind of want to talk about that in today's video. Who could I see returning? Who could I see kind of substituting into these spots? Because UI Goku, Dispo, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Jiren are fine. But I think there hasn't been enough time for the Frieza come back, considering he came out later on Global. So I don't think they'd run him back so soon, but it is possible that they do. Then Dispo and UI Goku, obviously the new characters, they'll still be here. And then Kaioken Blue Goku as well as Jiren are not going to have any issues whatsoever, because they obviously have not reran in a while either. So here we have it. Like I said, this is going to be the banner. I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be fine where he's at. But let's talk about some Dokkan Fest LRs they could potentially just toss into these potential spots. I put up 4 LRs to make up for the 4 LRs right here, and then I have 1 TUR to replace Frieza. Now, keep in mind, I am not behind the scenes. This is not confirmation. This is just speculation on who I think they could toss on the banner. So the criteria that we have to go for is 4 Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs that are currently not available on the Beast Gohan and Broly banners, and then we have to find another TUR that came out in 2024 to replace Frieza. So let's get started with some fun little characters here. We got STR Vegito. I think this is a character they could easily just toss in to the banner. I guess we could just pull up the SSR for this because the kit doesn't matter, but this character, for a lot of people, I think would be okay. I mean, being a Majin Buu Saga category lead is nice, and maybe you don't have them yet, and you're somebody that wants to run the Buu Saga team. You have, like, TEQ Gohan ready to go, you have AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you have the Buu units, maybe you're missing LR Buu tanks. Spoiler, we'll be talking about him here in about 10 seconds, but I could easily see them just throwing this character on, because they love just tossing these guys onto banners. You know, it's a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR, and could easily replace, like, the 6 years and stuff like that. Because if you want to get technical on JP, they did EZA after the 6 years. So it's like, I could 100% see them just shooing them into the banner, because they don't want to run repeats. But it's tough to say, right? Like, is there a possibility that they just keep the banner the same, and the value isn't, like, the highest ever? Sure, but even with that, the value is still there, right? Like, any banner where you can obtain these 2 characters specifically, like, is going to be good for you, right? I guess these 3 you could lump in, right? Especially with UI Goku, you have, like, this guy would, like, he wouldn't work the best, but you essentially have a team on this banner with UI Goku and then these 4. Like, that's 5 units, and you definitely have, like, a 6th unit from the 9th anniversary that you could make, right? So it's like, if they don't touch the banner, it's still, like, a really high, like, value banner. But the issue is, like I said, is like, if you are just hunting for the side units and, like, you know, TEQ UI Goku is the prize, it kind of sucks, because it's like, these are all characters that you've been summoning for all anniversary anyway, and then they just toss in an additional one with a new shiny coat of paint being this one. And it's like, why would you, if you don't have Beast yet, like, there's literally 0 reason to summon on this banner, aside from you just like UI more than Beast. And I don't think, the only, like I said, the only justification for that is character bias, because this guy is not better than Beast Gohan. So that is one thing, right? But Vegito would probably take the Evolution Blue Vegeta spot, just hypothetically, right? He really could go in any 4 of these, but Buu Tanks will go into the next spot. I think that this character would be good for a lot of people right now, because I know there are a lot of players who started during Golden Week, and maybe they don't have this guy yet, but you know, the Majin Power team would really benefit from having this guy around, because, you know, you have the Tech Exchange Buu, the Int Fat Buu, Mr. Buu, Kid Buu, Super Easy A, all that fun jazz. And then you are going to have this guy to kind of round it out and be like the most impressive looking character on the team. And again, this just gives you more opportunities to obtain more Dokkan Festival LRs in a shorter amount of time, and is just continuing to make the 9th anniversary as peak as it has been so far. So this guy, I could easily see him just kind of sliding in here, replacing where UI Goku would be in theory. And now let's move on to the next character that I have for replacement for Evo Ken. And you guys aren't going to like this one, unfortunately, but just looking at the list, I think Gohan could potentially sneak his way onto the banner, right? But what's the difference between seeing this guy and seeing like Evo Ken, right? Not Evo Ken, the Go Bros. Like a troll unit, regardless. Someone you're not going to be like thrilled to see, but it's okay, right? Like there is like a little bit of value in a Kamehameha leader. But again, for like real endgame content, it's going to be tricky. You're not taking this guy into the Goku and Frieza fight that's coming. You're not taking this guy into the Evolution Blue Vegeta fight. You're not even taking this guy into the Blue Zone, really. So it's like, it would kind of suck if he's here, but I know a lot of people like this character, and he would just kind of find himself on the banner just because they need to put other characters on there. And I couldn't really find any other Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs that I found that would make the cut here. So let's move on to the next character on the list, and that is going to be Trunks and Vegeta. I guess I should have moved them up like to the front just because they're like the most recent of the bunch, but I could easily see them going on this banner, right? Trunks and Vegeta, a Tanabata LR. You can put them where the Go Bros are at. You can put them where this guy's at. That would make perfect sense. Bond of parent-child lead, always going to have a little bit of value, right? It's kind of the same case of like the Gohan character where it's like, yeah, he's a Kamehameha leader. There's got to be some usage for that somewhere, right? It might not be in the endgame content, but it's got to be somewhere. And, you know, I could easily see this character being put on the banner because they're just this is like a troll character for a lot of people now, and you know they love putting troll characters on banners. And honestly, like if you're an endgame player and you have all these characters are going to be trolls anyway. But again, it's just the issue of the fact that all of these characters are obtainable on better banners right now. And I think that's just all in all just going to be a knock on the overall value for this banner. But again, people like, the thing is like, here's the thing, right? They could literally just replace all of the, like these two they would keep, and then they could just make all of these like non-Dokkan Festival exclusive SSRs. Like this could be like STR21. This could be AGL Kid Buu, you know, and then like all of these like, you know, like shitty little SSRs, right? Like Jocko here and stuff like that. And people still summon, right? Because UI Goku is that exciting, right? And it doesn't matter. They could put all 2020 Dokkan Fests on here. People don't give a shit. They'll just keep summoning. Like it doesn't matter. So it's like I could sit here and talk about value all day, and guess what? You watching this, you, with your 2,000 stones or whatever you told me in the comments, you're summoning on this banner. It doesn't matter who's on it. So it's like, that kind of trumps everything that I'm mentioning in this video. But either way, when it comes to the TUR, I think this one is the most interesting. I've seen some cope. People are saying like, oh, this could be physical Topo. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, they definitely want to save him for his own like individual Dokkan Fest banner. And if they do toss him on, it'd be cool, I guess. But I just don't see that. Like, it's like, I think a lot of people would prefer the option I'm about to say, and I think that they should put Vegeta on this banner. I think that is immense value, even if the LR lineup is not the greatest. Having like UI Goku, Dispo, who's like the best banner unit in the game, by the way, this Vegeta, you know, Trunks and Vegeta, like, and even if they do keep it and they just replace Frieza with Vegeta, like this, if this banner is the same with Vegeta, the value goes up, right? So I think this guy could easily kind of like find his way onto the banner. This would be a good time to rerun him, you know, a little under 5 months after release. This is an easy pickup for coins for a lot of people. I know some people that, like, if you didn't get him during Saiyan Day, you have like, you know, over 1,000 coins or something like that. You could probably scoop this guy up unless you just plan on going deep on the banner. But if they do put him on, again, that's good value because this is a really good TUR character. So there you have it. When it comes to release time, I can't give you an exact answer right now. The preparation period begins on the 4th at reset, I believe. So that would mean tomorrow at reset on the 5th. That would probably be like the best window for when the banner's coming out. But we will have an exact release time. I'll probably make a video covering it and stuff like that. And then I'll probably make a follow-up video on this banner saying if you should summon. For a Cliff Notes version of that, if you have everything during the 9-year anniversary with stones left over, maybe a little bit, but we have to keep worldwide download in mind because we never know how they're going to do things. Typically, they try and say that the worldwide download celebration units age poorly, but it's also an extremely hyped time that gets a lot of players going, and FOMO is going to be a major factor. And if you don't know what FOMO is, maybe English isn't your first language, fear of missing out, just in case. So there you have it. Adjustments to the banner that I would make. Let's just sum it up. Trunks and Vegeta in this spot. The 2020 Worldwide Download Celebration right here. And then we'd have with Boo-Tanks and Vegito. And then we would throw our boy Gohan in this spot, AGL Gohan, and then we put Vegeta here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you guys are going to be summoning on this banner, how many stones you have, all that fun stuff. And leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you were new, and I'll see you all in the next one.